They said the Epstein files would change everything. That names would be named. That justice would finally be served. But now, not only has the investigation been shut down without warning, Donald Trump is threatening to sue one of America's most powerful newspapers over a bombshell report linking him directly to Epstein. This isn't just another Trump headline. It's a high-stakes collision of media, power, and secrets that someone clearly doesn't want exposed. So why now? And what exactly are they trying to hide? U.S. President Donald J. Trump is once again threatening legal action, this time against the Wall Street Journal, as controversy brews over a resurfaced connection to Jeffrey Epstein and the abrupt closure of a high-profile federal investigation. On Friday, July 18, 2025, Trump announced he would sue the Wall Street Journal over a report alleging he once wrote a sexually suggestive birthday note to Jeffrey Epstein in 2003. The article, published Thursday, claimed the former president included a lewd drawing in a letter to the convicted sex offender who died in federal custody in 2019. Trump, responding via Truth Social, called the report a total fabrication and vowed legal retaliation. He didn't stop there. He threatened to sue the Journal and its parent company, News Corp, accusing Rupert Murdoch of allowing false stories to tarnish his name. Trump insisted this wouldn't be like his past threats. This time, he said, there would be consequences. At first glance, it might seem like just another Trump media feud. But this particular legal threat has far-reaching implications. First, because of the subject matter, Jeffrey Epstein's decades-long abuse network and the mysterious circumstances surrounding his death. Second, because Trump has long promised full transparency about Epstein's connections, only for his administration to suddenly close the case with little explanation. That abrupt closure came just months after Trump returned to office, having run on a hardline anti-corruption platform. His Attorney General, Pamela Bondi, and FBI Director Kash Patel had promised full declassification of Epstein's files. Many believe those files would finally reveal names of enablers and co-conspirators across politics, finance, and entertainment. But after a partial release, mostly containing documents already known to the public, the DOJ announced that no further material would be made available. According to the DOJ, a comprehensive review found no additional documents suitable for public release. That statement immediately set off alarm bells. Why close the case so abruptly? What happened to the no stone unturned pledge? And why do nearly two-thirds of Republican voters, according to a Reuters Ipsos poll, now believe that Trump's administration is actively withholding Epstein-related information? These questions are fueling renewed public interest in the case. Civil liberties groups, legal experts, and Epstein survivors are once again calling for transparency. Some are demanding congressional oversight. Others are pursuing new Freedom of Information Act requests in the hope of uncovering more documents. At the heart of it all lies a deeply uncomfortable truth. This case touches on powerful people, and both political parties have reasons to be nervous. Now let's talk legal precedent. Trump's threat to sue the Wall Street Journal is serious, but faces tough odds in court. Under the 1964 Supreme Court ruling in New York Times, Quorum v. Sullivan, public figures must prove actual malice to win a defamation case. That means proving the story was knowingly false or published with reckless disregard for the truth. Defamation cases brought by Trump in the past have rarely succeeded. He's sued CNN, the New York Times, and the Washington Post, with limited legal victories. Legal experts say unless there's clear evidence that the Journal fabricated the birthday letter or failed to verify it properly, Trump's chances are slim. But the damage may already be done, regardless of the lawsuit's outcome. Legal analysts warn that repeated litigation against journalists by political leaders could chill investigative reporting. The threat of costly lawsuits might deter smaller outlets from pursuing hard-hitting stories. That concern is especially relevant in an age where conspiracy theories spread rapidly, and independent media is often the first to chase uncomfortable truths. Ethically, the situation is even murkier. If the report is true, it suggests Trump had a more personal relationship with Epstein than previously disclosed, something that could explain why the administration chose to quietly shut the investigation down. On the other hand, if the report is false, the Wall Street Journal may have just handed Trump another powerful argument for his long-running war on fake news. Meanwhile, victims of Epstein's abuse remain caught in the middle. Many are still waiting for justice. Civil suits are still active against Epstein's estate and several associates, but without federal pressure, there's little hope that new names will be exposed anytime soon. Calls for an independent special prosecutor to reopen the case are growing louder. But unless Congress forces the issue or the media uncovers new leads, it's very possible that the Epstein case will once again fade into the shadows. And that's exactly what worries many observers. Trump's legal threat may not just be about clearing his name, it could be a smokescreen, a distraction, or even a form of pressure against future coverage. Whatever the intention, the stakes are high. For the press, for the survivors, and for the public's right to know. So where does that leave us? The Epstein story remains unfinished, key questions remain unanswered. And until the full truth comes to light, speculation will continue to fill the void left by silence. What will it take to finally expose the full extent of Epstein's network? And why are so many powerful people, from both parties, so invested in keeping the lid tightly shut? The answers might lie in sealed documents, closed-door meetings, or even, as some fear, in the suppression of press freedom itself. If you believe the public deserves full transparency, don't just watch, take action. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. The more people who see it, the harder it becomes to ignore the truth. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.